May I please, Lordships?
Yes.
Lordships, I beg to mention hearing item number 20.
20, yes.
Here, my senior is suddenly indisposed. So I humbly pray the matter may be listed after 2 weeks.
20 will cover all the other cases also. It's listed with items up to number 30.
Yes, Lordships.
So the councils from 20 to 30, are they the same?
I'm for only item number 20.
Okay.
I'm for the appellant.
The appellant is the government.
Yes. Here we are engaged in item number 20. We have been engaged.
Okay, private.
As private, yes.
Okay. What about all the other items, the government?
My lord, from item number 21 to 29.
So since all the matters are to be listed together,
Yes,
we'll adjourn the matter.
Okay.
Isn't it?
No objection.
On the prayer made on behalf of Mr.
TB Jamir,
T.B. Zamir, learned counsel for the
appellant,
state appellants.
said appellant.
This matter may be adjourned for
2 weeks.
2 weeks along with the other analogous matters.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, I beg to mention item number 15 and 16. Here, I'm yet to receive instruction, so kindly allow me 3 weeks' time, my Lord.
Okay. On the prayer made by Mr.
E.T. Papom.
T.P. Pakon, learned government advocate for the state respondents, who has prayed for time for submission of the affidavit in opposition. List this matter after 3 weeks.
3 weeks, ma'am.
Okay,
Obliged, Your Lord.
yes.
Much obliged. May it please, my Lord. In item 4, as per the last order, I am required to file an affidavit. The person who are to swear the affidavit, I have called them, but they are yet to come. Therefore,
Okay.
a week's time may kindly be granted.
Okay,
So, in order to allow me to file my affidavit.
okay. Mr.
Send the younger, my Lord.
Sandhya Gandhi, learned counsel for the petitioner, okay, has prayed for a week's time for filing of the affidavit. In view of the above, this is matter after 1 week.
My Lord.
May it please your lordships. As directed by this honorable court on 22nd March 2023. What
Item
action?
number 4.
Yes, your lordships.
Yes.
Action has been initiated against the respondent number 11. That is the then executive engineer, PEC division. So my lord, I may be allowed to produce this action taken order.
Okay. Heard Mr.
LD Sangdang.
L.G. Sangha, learned counsel for respondents number?
Additional AG for the state respondents.
Okay, learned additional AG for the state respondents, who mentions that
Sorry.
Item 2, my Lord.
we are dealing with item number 4.
No, we are dealing with item 2.
2.
Yes, my Lord. But,
You
I've
had
missed
wrongly mentioned.
Yes.
Okay, 4.
Yes, item 2, my Lord. I made a mistake.
Okay. So you were required to file an affidavit in item number 2.
Yes, my
which
lord.
you have prayed for time.
My Lord, my
Now
Lord.
you are appearing for item number 2 or 4?
For your lordships.
Okay, so we have dealt with 4, it's done. We have dealt with 2, it's done. Okay?
Your lordship, item number 2, your lordships. Item number 2.
Please be clear, okay? Item number 2 is PIL number something of 14 of
Yes, Your Lordship.
2020.
Action has been initiated against the
Yes?
respondent number 11.
Okay. Heard Mr. So-and-so who mentions, who has prayed for time for filing of the affidavit. And Mr. So-and-so, learned additional AG, mentions that action has been taken
Yes, Your Lordship.
against respondent number 11, as per this court's last direction.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And a copy of the report of the action taken is submitted, which shall be made a part of this record and marked as P1. Yes. In view of the above, this is matter after
1
2
week.
weeks, 1 week.
My Lord. Deeply obliged.
Much.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 3, Your Lordship. If this matter could come up after 2 weeks.
This make it part of the record.
Item number 3, Your Lordship. If this matter could come up after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Heard Miss
Libeni Pichungia.
Penny P. Chagar, who has prayed that this matter may be listed after
2 weeks, Your
2
Lordship.
weeks. Miss
And reprove
N. Ikru appears on behalf of the respondent number
4, 5, and 7.
4, 5, 6, and 7, along with Miss Shuri, additional AG for respondents number
1, 2,
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
May I
Yes.
please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item number 8,
8.
PIL 21 of 2020, Lordship.
Yes.
I may be allowed 3 weeks' time, Lordship, to file my compliance, Lordship.
Okay. Heard, Miss?
Apila Sanctam.
Lordships, perhaps let this be the final opportunity because already there are 4 months have lapsed, Lordship. This order was passed on 14th of September 2022, Lordship, wherein this court has given sufficient time to carry out the verification process. 3 months' time was given. So it was supposed to be completed by December, Lordships. But now this is April. We're in the end, towards the end of April, and then perhaps the respondents are not taking seriousness of this court's order, Lordship.
Lordship, if I may allow to mention my submission, Lordship, this is with regard to the inclusion of 198 beneficiaries. And so when we go, the entire
Item
Nagaland
number
is
8, yes.
the entire Nagaland is doing the assessment of the inclusion of the union beneficiaries, and some of them have already passed away, the old age people, and so we are doing a comprehensive record to subsequently submit to the ministry, Lordship. And so
Yes.
we have received 198 beneficiaries from the petitioner. And so as we go on rectifying, we also found out that those beneficiaries that have been submitted by the petitioner are already availing the benefits, Lordship. And so we are rectifying
Lordship,
again,
let them
and the
submit
entire
the
state.
status
Okay,
report,
yes,
Lordship.
yes.
Lordship.
So
Let them
that's not
submit
for
the-
that we're giving them the
Very
time.
Because
Verification
yes,
is
this
doing, Lordship.
exercise was done, Lordship.
Yes.
If they're actually receiving the benefits, then why would their names be included, Lordship? Petitioners has also
So,
done extensive exercise,
Let us receive
Lordships.
the written, okay.
Lordship,
affidavits
yes,
in
yes.
that concern, and then we will hear the matter.
Yes,
Okay,
Lordship.
let it be there in a written form.
Lordship.
And she has explained that time is being taken because of the number of beneficiaries concerned, whatever the investigation, the inquiry that is going on, it's taking time, so we'll give them another chance. So
Lordship.
what is the stage? Are you almost complete?
Lordship, we have received from 7 districts.
Yes.
And we are yet to receive for another 4 districts, Lordship.
Okay.
So that we have already sent a reminder as well. And so
Yes.
I'm representing for the respondent number 2 and 3. So maybe 3 weeks' time, Lordship.
It's
Maybe
not
granted.
as if they're sitting idle.
Lordship,
It appears
Lordship.
that something is being done.
Lordship, my grievance is that to include the list of 198 all age persons in the under the benefits, it doesn't require more than 7 months, Lordship.
Okay.
Are they actually serious? Because this court has also deliberated on the last occasion, that is on 14th September,
What does
Lordship.
this court say?
And they said they have given 3 months time, Lordships.
So she has prayed for further 3 months.
3 weeks, Lordship. 3
Lordship,
weeks.
yes, they've been extending time, Lordships. And so in the process, this is considering the old age pensions, Lordships. It's a very crucial case, Lordships.
Okay, we'll give them final chance to find
Lordship,
out what's
yes,
happening,
Lordship.
Isn't it? See, because we need to get a clear picture. Hmm. Yes, heard, Miss
Apila Sanctam, Lordship.
Apila Sanctam, learned government advocate for
Lordship,
respondents-
standing counsel for
standing
respondent number
counsel
2 and
for
2, 3 and 4.
respondent number 2, 3
And
and
4.
4, who has prayed for further time for filing of the affidavit,
Lordship.
which is objected by Miss
Nitya Koza, Lordships.
Niche Koza, learned counsel for the petitioner, who mentions that ample time has been given to the respondents for filing of their affidavit, and it appears that they are not taking the matter seriously. Having heard the submissions made by both the parties, this court finds it fit to grant another 3 weeks to the respondents for filing of their affidavit, failing which the court will pass necessary orders. This is matter after 3 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship. Lordship, subsequent prayer for item number 9 as well, PIL 23 of 2020. That is
Okay.
club up with PIL 15 of 2019, but I am implemented only on PIL 23 of 2020, Lordship. I am for respondent number
So similar order for
no,
Item
2,
number
Lordship,
9.
for item number 9, only 2 weeks required, Lord. I've already received my instruction, and I'll be filing.
Okay. Grant 2 weeks. Huh.
2 weeks, Lordship.
Yes, heard Ms. So-and-so who has prayed for 2 weeks' time for filing of their affidavit. Praise aloud, list the matter after 2 weeks.
I'm for the petitioner.
Obliged,
Yes,
Lordship.
Ms. So-and-so appears for the petitioner. Yes, learned counsel. Yes,
Obliged, Lordship.
May it please your lordship, I beg to mention item number 4. I'm appearing on behalf of my senior, Mr. Gauhati, CGSC. Your lordship, we have not received any instructions, so I pray that 3 weeks' time may be granted.
heard Ms.
Marlene,
Wai appearing on behalf of her senior, Mr. Yes, Mr.
Gauhati.
Yangarwati, learned CGC, praying for time for filing of the affidavit since they have yet to receive instructions from the respondents number 8.
Your lordship, in item number 6, I have similar prayer.
Item number 4, you're appearing, Miss?
Lordship, I'm for the petitioner, Lordship.
So, Yakizino Kiki.
Nitya Koza, Lordship.
Okay, Nita Koza appears on behalf of these petitioners. In view of the above, this is matter after 2 weeks.
Oh, your
Yes.
lordship, 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Okay, list this matter after 3 weeks. Yes. Item number 4. Then which one?
In item number 6, I have similar prayer.
Okay, you're appearing also. Yes, same order for item number 6.
I'm the petitioner, Lordship.
Yes, same order. We'll mention her presence. Yes, after 3 weeks.
Yes,
Same
Your
order. Anything else?
No, much obliged, your lordship.
My pleasure, Your Lordships. Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5.
5.
I'm the appellant, my lord. My lord, I have personal difficulties, so let it come up after 2 weeks.
Okay, heard Mr.
Z Ngoli.
Zet Lungsam Nguli.
Zet
Learned-
Nguli, in short,
yes,
my lord.
Learned counsel for the appellant who has prayed for time, who has prayed for adjournment of the matter since he has some personal difficulties. Anyone appearing for the respondent? In view of the above, list this matter after 3 weeks.
My lord.
Yes, 3 weeks.
God bless you.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 14. Your lordship, this is a review matter, and the last occasion also it has come up. So a direction may be given to the registry to
No,
place the appropriate
please,
bench.
Item number 40. It appears that approval has been obtained from the principal seat that this
Okay.
matter can be placed before any other bench, taking into consideration that the previous bench can no longer sit. Let me just have the 14. Yes, from the administrative side of the principal seat, it says that listing of this matter is allowed before the division bench available in the Kohima bench. Okay. The reasons was that the formal judges are no longer able to sit who had sat for the bench, isn't it? Justice C.R. Sharma, who was retired, and Honorable Justice L.S. Zamir was transferred at that time. Now, yes, now this is actually an old approval.
2022.
Okay, but in this case, he still comes in. Yes, but in this case, this administrative order
Yes.
was issued in the month of May 2022. At that time, the reason given was that Justice L.S. Zamir had been transferred.
Your
But
Lordship.
now it is seen that he is now back in the Gauhati bench. And so I think maybe it'd be appropriate if at
If-
least the
yeah,
matter has
Lordship,
been
if
heard
there's an
before.
approval, then it's okay. But if it is not, the sitting, one of the sitting judges is still available.
Now he's back
Yes,
under
yes,
the Gauhati. Okay, so we'll make that note. Yes, heard. And Mr.
Im Tim So, additional AG,
M. Tingshan, additional AG for the
State respondent.
state respondents, along with
Kiruba.
Mr. Kirupa for the
Petitioner.
applicant / petitioner. The councils have mentioned that this matter may be listed before the appropriate bench. On perusal of the office note dated 24/2023, it is mentioned that there's an administrative order dated 13/5/2022 to allow the listing of the review petition 2/2022 before the division bench available at Kohima bench. However, on perusal of the order dated 17th, on perusal of the administrative approval, okay, dated 17th May 2022, it is seen that the reason given was because Honorable Mr. Justice C.R. Sharma had retired and Honorable Mr. Justice L.S. Zamir was transferred. However, now we find that since Honorable Mr. Justice L.S. Zamir is sitting in the Gauhati High Court, it is appropriate that this matter may be listed before him. Thus, the registry is to do the needful to list this matter before the appropriate bench.
Obliged.
May I please, Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 13. Lordship, affidavit has been signed only yesterday, Lordship. So I'll be filing within the course of the day, or in a day or two, Lordship. So if this matter can come up after 1 week, Lordship.
Heard Mr.
And Mosaic.
N. Mazur, learned counsel for respondents number 1 to 4,
Lordship.
who has prayed that this matter may be listed after 1 week,
1 week, Lordship.
since the affidavit is at its final stage.
Lordship.
Mr.
K. Arka.
K. Arka appears on behalf of the petitioner. Lists this matter after 1 week.
Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
Please, Lordship, Lordship, I beg to mention item 11.
11, yes.
Lordship, I pray that this matter may be listed after 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
Why? You still need time.
Lordship, only I overlooked the cost list, and this case was transferred to me by the former senior additional AG. So, Your Lordship, yes, I need to go through the file.
Heard Ms. Shuri Learned, additional AG, who mentions that this matter may be listed after
3 weeks, Your
3
Lordship.
weeks, since the case was recently handed over to her and she needs time for preparation. Mr. So-and-so?
Mr. K. Arka.
K. Arka appears on behalf of the petitioner in view of the above. Lists this matter after 3 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
For motion, item number 1.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Lordship, this is an application under section 151 of CPC for repairing my roof of the shop, which has collapsed due to age old and time old of the shop. Lordship, as my grandfather was being given a permit by the state of Nagaland since 1963, 20 February 1963, Annexure 2, page 11, Lordship. Since then, this shop has been continuing, and after the demise of my grandfather, my father, who is now deceased, has inherited the family business.
Yes.
And after his demise, I am continuing the family business. And your ladyship, on 12th of March 2023, a portion of the roof has collapsed due to age old and time old of the shop, and due to the tendency of the RFA and the status quo order passed by this honorable court by order dated 17/10/2011. Lordship, the order is annexure 1, internal page number 10. I could not repair the roof of the shop. And in the meantime, on 15/3/2023 and 27/3/2023, there was theft committed in my shop go down, and I have also intimated the incident to the concerned police station by filing an FIR. The copies are annexure 4 and 5, internal page number 13 and 14. Ladyship, will appreciate that the collapse of the roof has also been intimated to the council, that is Dimapur Municipal Council, and after due verification and inspection by the concerned council, they have issued me a certificate as annexure 7, page 15. May I take your ladyship to annexure 7?
Yes.
May I read?
Yes.
To whom it may concern. This is to certify that an Assam type building located at MP Road that is under the occupation of Messrs. Linkwell has been inspected and found that the building is in dilapidated condition which needs repairing / renovation for public safety point of view. Now, your ladyship, as the shop has collapsed down, there was false hue and cry made by the respondent committee that I was trying to demolish my own shop, and they have filed an FIR before the East Police Station, Dimapur, whereby on the next day, that is on 13th of March, I have been called. Both the parties were called by the officer in charge, whereby the officer in charge, after a great deal of discussion with the parties, has come to a conclusion that this is a community problem and let the matter be solved amicably between the parties. Thereby, they have returned, the concerned OC has returned the FIR to both the parties. However, your ladyship, the respondent committee, knowingly that the FIR has been returned to both the parties, they have annexed the FIR in their petition in IA number 30, which has been filed by the respondent committee. They have not only misled this honorable court, but also has misinformed their councils. And this is the report which has been issued by the concerned police station. May I submit the report?
Yes. Now, there are two IAs that means.
Ladyship. IA 30 has been filed by the respondent committee, and IA 39 has been filed by me.
So the affidavit in opposition filed in the IA 39, okay, this.
Yes, Your Lordship.
And this and the IA, that is 30.
Can be clubbed together.
Yes,
together
yes.
Because I think your objection is more or less.
Yes, Your
Yes,
Lordship.
it can be clubbed together.
Yes,
Definitely.
okay.
Definitely.
So what does the report say? Yes, read the report. What does
Yes,
it say?
Lordship. It is clearly mentioned in the report that as there is no criminal charge found against the applicant, that is Sri Salikur Raza Khan, the owner of the shop, so the concerned FIR is invalid. Knowingly, they have filed this FIR just to mislead this honorable court and to misinform their counsels.
Okay.
Lordship, if I may take this honorable court to my petition at para 8, internal page number 6, IA 39. May I read?
Yes, yes. Let's go.
That during the pendency of the appeal, the roof of the applicant's shop on 12/3/2023 collapsed due to age-old and time-worn of the shop. However, the applicant could not repair the shop due to the status quo order dated 17/10/2011, and in addition to that, there was theft in the applicant's shop go down in the midnight of 15/3/2023 and 27/3/2023, standing in the suit land. As such, the applicant has filed a FIR before the East Police Station, White, dated 16/3/2023 and 28/3/2023. Also, an application before the office of the Dimapur Municipal Council for inspection and verification of the shop premises. Accordingly, the concerned office, White number so and so, dated 23/2023, issued a certificate after valid inspection that the building is in dilapidated condition and needs immediate renovation for public safety. The deponent also submitted an application before the Gambura of the locality where the suit land stands, informing the commission of the theft and collapsed roof. Accordingly, the concerned Gambura has issued certificate dated 21/3/2023 that the building is in tumble-down condition and needs immediate repair for public safety. Now, your lordship will appreciate that the certificate issued by the Gambura as Annexure 8 in respondent's affidavit in opposition, that has been revoked after a month. The certificate was issued, it is annexed as Annexure 8.
8.
8.
Annexure 8.
8.
Yes. So this is the annexure given by the Gambura.
Gambura.
Yes.
My ladyship, the issuance date is 21/3/2023.
Yes.
And the certificate was revoked by the concerned Gambura on 24/4/2023 without informing the certificate holder.
Okay, a month later.
A month later.
Which is filed in the affidavit in opposition.
Opposition by the
Yes,
respondent committee.
And you didn't know about it?
No, I have not been intimated.
Yes. So what do we do? If this has been, you're relying on this certificate.
Yes, as well as the certificate issued by the municipal council after due verification and due inspection.
So in the affidavit in opposition, why was it revoked? Can we have a look at the reason?
Sure.
Ah,
It is internal page number 11,
yes.
Annexure RA 3. May I read?
Yes.
This NOC certificate given to Sri Salikur Raza Khan, proprietor of Messrs. Linkwell at ward number 19, MP Road, Naga Bazar, Mugipatti, Dimapur, Nagaland on 15/3/2023 has been revoked on 24/4/2023 as the information given to me was false and misleading and misguide me to give the NOC to repair and renovation. So I have not been given any opportunity to explain that what is that misleading statement or what is that misleading or misguided statement I have given to the Gambura.
That means there was no physical inspection of the place, it appears. When these certificates were given, it appears to me that the Gambura, it appears to us that the Gambura had not actually gone to the
No,
site.
he has visited. After he visited the site.
He visited?
Yes.
Okay.
He has issued the certificate as annexed in my annexure, annexure 8. On the last part, therefore, as the shop needs immediate repair and renovation, considering the security and safety of the shop to run its daily business, I have no objection against it. So the same person who has issued the certificate and the same person who has revoked the certificate, giving a contradictory statement before this honorable court.
Yes, yes. Annexure 8, it is by a report which was submitted by you. It appears that the Gaugura had not actually gone to the site. Okay? Here in the first para, it says, intimated to me about the commission.
My ladyship,
So-
I have intimated with an application. I have
Okay,
intimated.
but in actual, they did not go and have a physical verification. Okay. I don't know, we will. Verify, and then next bench. Okay. After consultation with my brother,
My ladyship.
we have decided that these are the certificates which you are going to rely on in your submission. So this court, we find it appropriate that instead of continuing the hearing, at this stage, we will pass an order for the Gaon Gura to actually go to the spot, verify the condition of the house, whether it needs immediate repair. Okay, because there's an order which has been passed by this court,
My
status quo,
ladyship.
which you're praying to be vacated.
Yes.
So we have to be certain as to what is the actual condition.
Yes.
Okay. So we will not proceed with the hearing. We will pass an order for the Gaukura to go and have a spot verification. Okay. And since you're going to rely on the certificates, the spot verification report to be submitted, okay, through the petitioner most probably, because he's the one applicant, since he's the one who is praying for the order, okay, you will produce a spot verification report
From the Gaubura?
from the Gaungura.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Do you want it in the presence of the opposite party?
Your Lordship, prior to that, I have objection pertaining to the petition, whether the petition is that IA is maintainable or not.
Okay.
Your Lordship, their prayer, if Your Lordship kindly go through this 39,
Uh-huh.
their prayer is what? To modify the status quo order and allow them to repair. Now, Your Lordship, what is the provision and under what law this Honorable Court can modify the order of this Honorable Court passed in 2011? Now, Your Lordship, there is a legal lacuna. Now, Your Lordship, number two, all the these NHRs has been furnished by my learned friend. All are after the incident, after we have taken the resource, filing this IA 30 before this Honorable Court, wherein this Honorable Court was pleased. My daughter dated 22/3/2023. Again, directing to maintain status quo. Now, Your Lordship, during the
Okay, why did you file the IA?
IA we have filed because, Your Lordship, we are law-abiding citizen. This land, it is our Patta land. We are Masjid committee, Your Lordship. This is a Masjid property. This is a Jamaat property. Now, Your Lordship, the applicant herein, his grandfather entered into the room as tenant. And it is not a separate room, Your Lordship. There is a long room. It consists about 13, 14 rooms, Your Lordship, and this is a part of that continuous room of the masjid. And it is not an isolation building. It is a continuous roof of the same building, Your Lordship. Now, Your Lordship, Now the present applicant, he is trying to change
Yes.
the status and change the structures, everything to show that he is having separate building. It is not like that, Your Lordship. This is the property of the masjid, and it is having a continuous a part of a continuous that CGI should roofing building. Now, Your Lordship, all the documents filed before this honorable court are all afterthought and cooked up, Your Lordship. We have also prayed before this Dimapur Municipal Council regarding this certificate. They have also issued show cause notice to the applicant. Upon our prayer, when we have gone through this, that has been given, while the matter is sub judice before this honorable court, we have also approached municipality. Municipality has also issued show cause notice to them, to the applicant, to clarify on what basis he has taken obtained such a certificate. Now, Your Lordship, the roof was demolished by him on 12/3/2023, and certificate is being given by the DMC and other after 1 week, when we came before this honorable court with our plea that Your Lordship, being that a law-abiding citizen, there will be there will be law and order situation. We went to police station. We went to police station filing FIR that such and such thing, there is a court proceeding and there is a stay order, and he is demolishing his roof, where our building, this continuous roof, then he's trying to change everything. Now, this police, they have taken up the matter and they call both the parties, and they have made us understand that since the matter is sub judice before the honorable court, you go approach the honorable high court. Now, my contention before this honorable court is that, prayer before this honorable court is that, number one, the petition is not maintainable because there is a procedure to modify under CPC, under
See,
order.
whatever it is, an objection to the IA 30
Yes.
of 2023 is also yet to be submitted. It's yet to be filed, the other IA, IA 30.
No,
We have filed. We have filed it.
Okay, where is the order then? Then both the IAs can be heard together?
Yes,
Yes,
Your
yes, Your
Lordship. Yes, Your
Yes,
Lordship.
my lordship.
Okay. So both the IAs in the next date will be heard together?
Yes, in the
Disposed of,
meantime.
endeavor will be made to
Yes.
dispose of, because they are interconnected.
Yes, Your
it
Lordship.
appears to me.
Yes, Your
Okay,
Lordship.
one IA cannot be heard
Yes,
alone
Your
because both of them deal with the demolition of the house.
Yes.
On the quick perusal of the matter.
Now, Your Lordship.
Then in the meantime, the instant status of the building, if a report can be available,
Yes.
then I think it will give the court a clearer picture.
Clear picture.
And yes, Your Lordship. And Your Lordship, it will be that, okay, in later course, because there is other procedure that receiver also can be appointed under order.
Okay, but since the Gaungoras,
Yeah.
do you want it in the presence of both the parties? Or
Yes,
no need?
we used to be there, always we are there.
You are
Yes.
there, so no need of passing that order, isn't it?
And also municipality also. They have also submitted one certificate from municipality.
Okay, fine. Heard Mr. V. Devnath.
We Devnath.
Current counsel for the applicant. Along with Mr. Your name is not here. Along with Mr. Your name is not reflected in the,
PB Paul.
along with Mr. P.B. Paul, learned counsel for the respondent / opposite party. On hearing both the
Now-
parties, we find that it may be appropriate if the Gaunguras and the Gaunguras and the
Dimapur Municipal Council.
Administrator
Dimapur-
DMC.
Dimapur Municipal Council.
Council.
Verify,
Verify, yes.
okay. The administrative,
Administration.
okay, Dimapur, okay.
Deputy Commissioner Dimapur, Your Lordship.
I have a spot verification of the instant premises
Yes.
and accordingly file the present status
My lord.
for consideration in the next court date. Or we also find it appropriate that the earlier IA filed, registered as IA number 39/2023 be clubbed together with the instant IA, and both the IAs may be disposed of.
30, IA 30.
IA
Yes,
30 and 39.
Yes, 30 of 2023
Yes,
may be
yes.
disposed of, may be heard and disposed of accordingly in the next court date after the report is submitted. In view of the above, list this matter on, do you want a
About
date?
2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Okay, list this matter after
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
My ladyship, my sustenance is in question now. So if,
So that's what, let's
if
fix
a
a
short
date.
period can be given.
When
Because-
every Wednesday is when the DB sits.
Yes.
So we'll fix a date.
Yes.
10 May. 10 May is DB.
Okay, list this matter on 10/5/2023.
Your Lordship, that RFA, Your Lordship, this Honorable Court was pleased on 19 to give a direction to the lower court to call for this direction to see whether record is being sent or not, or to send the lower court record. And the matter may be disposed finally, Your Lordship, because this is a long pending case and it's small matter.
You would bring up that matter in the next DB. Let the IS be disposed of first.
Yes, Your Lordship.
ma'am.
Whether record has come or not, Your Lordship.
LCR has come? Okay. As mentioned by the learned counsel for the respondent, the registry to issue reminder for the LCR in the RFA number 6 of 2021. Yes,
2011, Your Lordship.
2011.
Much obliged, Your Lordship.
Highly up.
For admission, item number 7.
Yes.
Your Lordships, this petition was filed seeking series of directions for implementation of Section 4, 5, and 8 of the National Food Security Act and the Supplementary Nutrition Rule to 2017, Lordships. So, petitioners in this case have also conducted series of fact findings, Lordships, and on various districts of Nagaland, and also they have detected irregularities that the provisions of the law and the rule is not being implemented, Lordships. So, in a very simple, I have a very simple prayer in this petition. The rule is clear that the food security, that is supplementary nutrition to pregnant women and lactating mothers up to the months of till 6 months, and also children from 6 months to 6 years has to be given supplementary food in the form of cooked meal, hot cooked meal from the local Angawadi Lordship. So my prayer, my main prayer, is to comply with these rules and the laid down existing law, that is National Food Security Act, Lordship. These are my simple prayer made in this petition.
So what is the reply? Are you doing it?
Lordship, I am appearing for respondent number 3. That is Department of Social Welfare.
Yes.
As
So
far
have you
as
filed the affidavit?
Lordship, I was directed to file my compliance report
Yes.
basing on Order 14/7/2021, subsequently Order by 7/4/2022, and Order dated 1/3/2022.
Yes.
So in these 3 affidavits, I have filed categorically that as far as the distribution of food is concerned, we have been doing so, and this was filed during the COVID time. And so accordingly, on receipt of the direction from the ministry itself, it was to distribute fortnight as a take-home ration. And so since the direction was given to shut down the Anganwadi centers, however, the
During
distribution,
COVID, during
Lordship,
COVID
Lordship.
period, huh.
So during the COVID time, the Anganwadi was shut down.
Yes.
However, the distribution of the food should carry on as it is, but not on regular basis, but on fortnight as a take-home ration, which I have already complied to the direction and I have filed my affidavit. On the second, as per the order dated 7/4/2022, again I was directed to file my compliance on as to when the Anganwadi centers are to be reopened.
Okay.
And so by dated 1st April 2022, the Home Commission Nagaland has issued a direction, which I have filed in my affidavit annexure 6 to the second affidavit in compliance to order dated 7/4/2022. So subsequently, the last,
Where's the annexure 6?
Lordship, annexure 1, page number 6, Lordship. Annexure 1, page number 6.
And when was the affidavit filed, the date, so that we can
Affidavit.
peruse the. When was the affidavit filed, the one we are mentioning?
4th May 2022. 4th May
Okay, yes.
2022.
Now, on 4th May 2022, you have filed your
My
compliance.
compliance, that is the latest compliance that I have
Yes.
filed, which is annexed as annexure 1, page number 6, if I may allow to read, Lordship.
Yes.
Regarding the opening of Anganwadi centers in the state, I may like to mention that in view of the COVID-19 situation easing out, the state government has permitted for reopening of pre-primary school in the state for conduct of physical classes from 1/3/2022, subject to adherence to the provision of the standard operating procedures issued along with the order. A copy of the said order and the SOP is enclosed. Further, from 1/4/2022 onwards, the capacity of restrictions put for any activities, including schools, have also been removed. The relevant order is enclosed. As the age profile of children coming to Anganwadi centers is similar to the children attending the pre-primary schools and in view of the above, the Anganwadi centers in the state may be considered for reopening with the advice to adhere to the provisions of the aforesaid SOPs as applicable and further adherence to COVID-19 appropriate behaviors. And so, Lordship, the reopening of the Anganwadis is already taken in place, and subsequently the distribution of the supplementary food nutrition is also in place, Lordship.
Lordship, now the fact of the matter is that, Lordship, nowhere in Nagaland, in Angawadi Center, the provisions of law and the rule is being complied, Lordships. What we heard is that normally they will give a supply of biscuits, Lordship, which is in violation of the Act and also the rule, Lordship. So this is why now the issue of whether the Angawadi Center is opening or non-opening is not a concern now. But what we are seeking direction from the court is there's a law, yes, the National Food Security is very clear, and also the rule, supplementary nutrition rule, Lordship. If you would kindly allow me to take you to page number 59, which is the provision is covering this petition, Lordship. Starting from page number 59, which is the National Food Security Act, Lordship, the relevant provision is under section 4. Subject to such scheme as may be framed by the central government, every pregnant woman and lactating mother shall be entitled to free meal free of charge during pregnancy and 6 months after the childbirth through the local Angawadi, so as to meet the nutritional standards specified in Schedule 2. And this part is not of the concern. Now, another relevant provision for the children is under section 5. Subject to provisions contained in clause B, every child up to the age of 14 years shall have the following entitlements for his nutritional needs, namely, in the case of children in the age group of 6 months to 6 years, age appropriate meal free of charge through the local Angawadi, so as to meet the nutritional standard specified in Schedule 2. And also, subclause 2, every school referred to in clause B of section 1 and Angawadi Center shall have facilities for cooking meals, drinking waters, and sanitation. And also section 6, uh, the state government shall, through the local Angawabadis, identify and provide meals free of charge to children who suffer from malnutrition so as to meet the nutritional standards of specified in Schedule 2. And also section 8, in case of non-supply of entitled quantities of food grains or meals to entitled persons under Chapter 2, such a person shall be entitled to receive such food security allowance from the concerned state government to be paid to each person within such time and manner as may be prescribed by the schedule.
Yes.
Yes, Lordship, and also the relevant rule has been framed in accordance with these provisions, Lordship. It's in page number 91.
Yes.
So it was published on the 20th February 2017, and it says that the title says in exercise of the powers conferred by subsection 1, read with section clause B and clause C of subsection 2 of section 39 of the National Food Security Act 2013, and in supersession of the supplementary nutrition under the Integrated Child Development Services Scheme Rules 2015, except as respect things done or omitted to be done before such supersession, the central government, in consultation with the state government and union territory administration, hereby makes the following rules to regulate the entitlements specified under the provision of the State Act for every pregnant woman and lactating mother till 6 months after childbirth, and every child in the age group of 6 months to 6 years, including those suffering from malnutrition, for 300 days in a year, as per the nutritional standards specified in Schedule 2 to the said Act. Lordship, and these following tables have been inserted to as regard to the age and also the requirement and also the specification of the entitlements, Lordship. So there is no dispute. As per as the law is very clear, it has to be given for 300 days, Lordship, and accordingly funds has been allocated. But Lordship, the harsh reality of the implementation, it's very, very poor, Lordship. It's very poorly implemented, because here we're talking about a number of pregnant women and lactating who are the breastfeeding mothers, and also children from the poor community, Lordships, who needs supplementary nutrition. And accordingly, the laws have been framed and the rules are framed, Lordship, to assist and to protect, to guarantee right to food, Lordship, under that is guaranteed under that is covered under Article 21 of the Constitution. So, Lordship, so far as the opening of Angawadi Center is concerned, we are not pressing for that anymore. But we just need a simple direction, Lordship. If these provisions of law can be incorporated in your directions, Lordship, that let the deserving poor women, mothers, and the children get their rightful entitlements, Lordship. This is just my humble. These are my humble submissions and praise before this honorable court.
Yes, now the provisions of the rule which was read out, act and the rule, are they being followed?
Lordship, with regard to the implementation of the Food Security Act, I'm just representing respondent number 3, that is the Department of Social Welfare. So I'm not in a position because we are not a nodal department.
Okay, who's
And with
appearing
regard
for
to
the nodal
government-
department? For the state? Someone has to appear for the state.
Lordship.
And then they have to also file their affidavit, isn't it?
Lordship. And
Because
Lordship,
they can insist that we have followed everything.
Yes, if they want to file, yes,
Yes,
Lordships.
yes.
But local Angawadis come within the purview of the social welfare department. They are meant by the social welfare department. So I don't.
So I'm covering the ambit of the functioning of the Anganwadi centers only. And with regard to Section 5, Rule 2, Clause 2, this, as far as the school, the midday meal, distribution of midday meal is concerned, that goes with the school department, which is not even a party in this petition. So I'm not in a position to apprise the functioning the distribution of the midday as well, Lordship.
Lordship,
So-
we are not pressing for midday meals in this petition.
Wait, let's see the previous orders. Now here in the last order of this court dated 24/11/2020, as far back as that, Mr. V. Zimomi, learned government advocate, accepts notice on behalf of respondents number 2, 3, and 4. Isn't it? So in the instant case, only respondent number 3,
I'm the standing counsel for respondent number 3.
standing counsel for respondent number 3, has
Lordship.
filed the affidavit. What about respondents number 2 and 3? How many respondents are there?
4, Lordship.
Who is 4?
Government is appearing,
Yes,
Lordship.
yes.
1, 3, 1,
So
2,
the
and 4.
government maybe will be having some say also. You have not filed any affidavit at all, depending solely on the counsel for respondent number 3.
Your Lordships, on behalf of my colleague, Mr. Jimomi, I pray that 3 weeks' time may be given to us, to the state.
Yes, some direction what is going on, isn't it?
Because,
Yes.
yes, because this cannot be decided within, with the state. So,
Heard Miss
Nitya Ghazal, Lordship.
Nitya Ghazal, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Miss
Apila Sangam, Lordship,
Apila
for respondent number
Sangam,
3.
standing counsel for respondent number 3, along with Mr.
YM Chen, Your Lord.
Ewanke, who
Representing the Jimomi.
appears on behalf of Mr. V. Zimomi, is it? Learned government advocate. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the PIL is with regards to the implementation of Section 4 of the Food Security Act, Section 4, 5, and 6 of
8.
along with 8 of the Food Security Act, wherein the respondents are to ensure that the children in the age of group 6 months to 6 years are given meal free of charge through the local Anganwadi, and that the Anganwadi shall have facilities for cooking meals, drinking water, and sanitation, and that the state government shall, through the local Anganwadis, identify and provide free meals free of charge to the children who suffer from malnutrition, and also in case of non-supply of the entitled quantities of food, grains, or meals to entitled persons under Chapter 2 of the Act, such persons shall be entitled to receive such food security allowance from the concerned state government to pay each person, within such time and manner as may be prescribed by the central government. She also mentions that what is this, the rules, is it?
Yes, Lordships. It's in supplementary nutrition within bracket under the integrated
She also
child.
mentions that the rules called the supplementary nutrition within brackets under the integrated Child Development Services Scheme, close bracket, Rules 2017, needs to be implemented fully within the state. This court finds that the respondents number 1, 2, and 4 are the state government who have not filed their affidavit in this
Sorry for
matter.
indulgence, but one is Union of India, Lordships.
Okay, then 2 and 4 are the state respondents who have not filed their affidavit in this matter, and they are directed, they are given time to file their affidavit within 3 weeks. This is matter after 3 weeks.
Lordships, my apology for indulgence again, but besides the children, if you can also reflect pregnant women and lactating mothers.
Is it there?
Yes,
In the-
Lordship. Yes, this is a.
Let me
The petition
see
is covering
where,
that, Lordship.
where.
Page number 91, Lordship. In the rules.
91, so we have mentioned the rules. We have
Yes.
just covered
Okay,
the rules.
okay,
I've
Lordship,
not
in
gone
that
into
case.
detail.
Yes,
I've
Lordship.
just mentioned the act, okay?
Yes.
So the rules, yes. This is matter after 3 weeks.
Obliged, Lordship.
Yes.
For admission, item number 12.
Your Lordship,
Mental health, yes.
the limited prayer of the petitioner in this PIL you'll find in page 16. Page 16 of the PIL.
Yes, 16.
Yes. Lordship, that is the prayer of the petitioner in this PIL. Now, Lordship, you can kindly see page 17 of my state counter.
Oh, the limited prayer is what? To constitute mental health review boards.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the prayer, Your
Yes.
Lordship. So
Now in your affidavit, page
yes, state affidavit, page, Lordship, kindly come to page 17,
17.
17. So now, here, the prayer of the petitioner has been complied with.
Lordships, yes, it has been complied
by the
with.
state.
There's a
The
standing
rules is
order.
there.
There's
Yes.
a standing order from this Honorable Court, Lordship. If
Yes,
we
yes.
may kindly allow me to take you to the order dated 26/10/2022. Lordship, this Honorable Court has taken cognizance of and also considered uh, and appreciated the compliance from the state
Yes,
government.
yes.
However, there's a standing order which this court is pressing for. That is, Lordship, if you see in the page 2,
Yes.
the second para, Lordship. Lordship, kindly allow me to read it. By these actions taken by the respondents, it appears that the prayer of the petitioner in this PIL has been substantially answered. Substantially answered, Lordships. However, effective functioning of the body so constituted would not be possible unless the rule mentioned above is notified. Lordship. Therefore, the respondents are directed to complete the process to notify the rules of 2022 at the earliest. So this is a standing order, Lordships, to notify the rules.
Have they been notified? Find out, file an affidavit, let us know. Isn't it? What you have shown to us is the rules, but whether it is notified or not, Can you tell us? This is a letter. So all you need is a gazetted notification saying that these rules have been notified. Only then will it become effective, isn't it? So, another, some more time will be given, or what? What do you need?
Yes, yes.
By
Lordship.
filing an affidavit with a copy of the gazetted notification,
Lordship.
isn't it? Yes. Yes, yes, that was she just read, no? This was what was the direction, and still nothing has happened. How much time will you need? Shouldn't take much
Lordship,
time.
3 weeks time, 3 weeks time.
I heard Miss so-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner, along with Mr.
More ancient Lordship.
Moa Inchin, learned government advocate,
Appearing for all the state respondents.
appearing for the state respondents. It is seen from this court's order dated 26/10/2022 that the state respondents are to notify the rules of 2022, which has been filed before the court. However, the learned government advocate has prayed for further time for filing the compliance affidavit showing the notification of the said rules in the official gazette. In view of the above, matter is to be listed after
3 weeks. Your Lordship.
3 weeks for compliance of the order dated 26/10/2022. Yes.
Obligation.
All orders, item number 17.
Lordship, white order dated 1st March. The contractor has been implemented by this court as respondent number 5. We have taken steps, Lordship, for notice issued to be routed through registry. However, the registry note says that service is awaited, Lordship.
Yes.
So
Yes.
perhaps this case can be adjourned for
Yes.
2 more weeks or.
Heard Ms. So-and-so, learned counsel for the petitioner. It is seen from the office note that return of service report upon newly impleted respondent number 5
Five,
is still awaited. In view of the above, list this matter after 3 weeks.
Lordships. Obliged, Your Lordship.
All orders, item number 18 and 19.
May it please my lords. My lords, as per the last order passed by this honorable court on 15th of March this year, the service of notice upon the respondent number 2/complainant was to be done through the officer in charge of the Women Police Station at Dimapur. And
So?
we were supposed to file affidavit. So this is creating some sort of confusion in the registry. Whether, because Tasti, whether,
No, in such cases, I think it is for the PP, state PP, to take steps. Okay. Notice to be issued upon respondent number 2, who is the complainant.
my lord.
Isn't it? It is for the state side, PP, to ensure that notice has been issued to respondent number 2.
If the notice may be sent through registry to the care of the officer in charge of the concerned politician, I think that will be most effective.
And you must be having contacts with the officer in charge also.
I can find out the.
Yeah. So you pursue the matter also. Okay. The registry will issue a notice, but the PP will be more proactive and call them, because I think you all are working together, PP, the police. Heard Mr.
Sentiangai.
Senti Yagar, learned counsel for the appellant, along with Mr. Angami.
Yes, my lady. Mr.
Learned
Kiangami.
K. Angami, learned PP. It is seen that in this last court's order dated 15/3/2023, notice was to be served upon respondent number 2/complainant through officer in charge of the concerned women police station, Dimapur, Nagaland, within a period of 2 weeks. However, the learned counsel for the appellant mentions that there is confusion as to who is to take steps for issuing of notice to respondent number 2/complainant. Having considered the matter, we find that it would be appropriate for the registry to take necessary steps to issue notice to respondent number 2/complainant through the officer in charge of the concerned women station, Dimapur, Nagaland, within 2 weeks from today. And the learned PP will also ensure that notice has been served with AD. I think we'll make it an AD, okay?
My lord.
Returnable within 3 weeks. This is matter after 3 weeks. Instead of 2 weeks, make it 3 weeks.
Applies, my lords. Now, my lords, in item 19, that is the bail application. Order was passed by a division bench of this honorable court in bail application 11/2022, wherein this division bench has directed the registry to inquire and put up a note as to whether it should be the nomenclature of the case must be bail application or whether it should be registered as criminal miscase or IA criminal.
This is bail application number? We are mentioning
Item 19.
item 19.
Yes, my lord.
Okay,
This is arising out of the
where's the order? Dated?
order dated 22/3/2023, passed in bail application 11 of 2022.
Bill
So-
application 11 of 2022, where is
Yes.
it?
The order that was passed in bail application 2020, I have submitted,
Oh,
my
this
lord.
is a different case.
Yes, my lord.
So-
Now, registry has put up a note in that case stating that in such cases, it should be IA criminal and not
Okay,
bail
so-
application.
yes.
So, the present bail application also, if appropriate orders may be passed, so that,
Okay, so in the bail
registry can-
application number 10,
yes, my lord.
so you're mentioning the bail application number 10.
Yes, my lord. Item 19. So that it will be registered as IA criminal. It appears the note has already been put up by the registry.
Now it says that registry shall also examine whether the instant application made under so and so should be registered as bail application or criminal misapplication, IA criminal, and put up a note. So this is in this case.
Yes, my lord.
The note, we have not seen any note. So let this matter come up in the next date
My lord.
instead of this. Because we don't know whether registry has put up a note or not. So once this matter comes up and the
Yes, my
registry
lord.
puts up a note, then there will be more clarity.
Yes, I have been informed by the registry that they have already
Verbal
put up a note.
information, so we want to see the note in the
My
concerned
lord,
case.
my lord, my lord.
Yes.
Obliged, my
Yes,
lords.
so we'll have to see.
For hearing item number 31 and 32.
May please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, this is a state appeal against the judgment and order dated 23/11/2021 passed by the learned single judge. Your Lordship, here the petitioner is a ward judge, Rukida.
Before we proceed.
Yes.
Okay. The constitution of this bench is only for today.
Lordship.
Okay. If we are going to have a full hearing on this matter, I think it will be a bit of a problem because I'll be leaving the after tomorrow. So I think it should be in the next bench. Then and then both of us will have to sign, discuss. I don't think it will be possible for this bench to dispose of this matter within Monday, isn't it? So. Both the councils for the parties are present. List this matter next week.
My lord.
Our Lordship, then in that case, make it after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
Okay.
Yes. After
This
2
is matter
weeks.
after 2 weeks.
Yes, Lordship. Much obliged.
Please shut down the system. Our Pugo, please shut down the system.